Hello, Capricorn, and welcome back to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your mid-month October 2020 check-in. So this is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and also if this message happens to be one concerning love or romantic relationships and you have Venus in your chart with Capricorn, well, these messages could resonate for you as well. I want to thank everyone for being so patient. I did receive quite a few emails from you regarding my absence on YouTube. I did decide to take a break. My family and I have made a very big but very wonderful relocation, and we are finally settled into our new home. So hopefully we can get back on track and get you your guidance and your clarity for the rest of 2020, okay? Right now, we're just focusing on the last 2 weeks of October, okay? So Capricorn, let's see how you guys are doing. Four of Rods, the World, okay? Page of Cups, and Ace of Rods, not bad. Underneath the deck, we've got the Five of Rods. So we could have some feuding, maybe even some competitions with the Five of Rods. As you can see, Five of Rods and the Four of Rods. So this feels like it's going to be on the home front. Think domestic issues, maybe between you and a spouse or a partner that you live with, someone that you may share a home and or children with, okay? It looks as though we've got some endings of cycles here. So the World card is all about completion, closing things out. You could definitely be in this place of maybe receiving or extending an apology, okay? With the Page of Cups, this shows that kind of sentimental energy, a sentimental kind of offering, very small, but it is meant to mean something, okay? When it's offered, it's meant to mean something, even though it could come off as something really, really small, all right? Also, this could be water sign children that are around you, younger water sign energy. So think Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And coming up towards the end of October, you've got this Ace of Rods. So this is the energy that's coming in. And this is all about some sort of passionate new start, new beginning here, all right? For some of you, this could definitely indicate birth or fertility. All right. So be careful if you're not looking to conceive, and congratulations if you are, because this is a really, really positive sign that conception is on the way. All right. So let's jump in and let's start to clarify what we're seeing for you, Capricorn. With the Four of Rods, again, this for me is all things on the home front. All right. So think what's happening with the spouse, what's happening with the children, even what's happening with that family dog in the background. This is where the focus has been for those of you where this reading is going to resonate. October has really been about what's on the home front. It feels as though, and we do see this Two of Swords popping out in reverse, it does feel as though, Capricorn, there may have been some issues that needed your decision making here. This feels like, what am I to do next, or which way to go next? Okay. But when the Two of Swords is in reverse, it definitely lets us know that someone is kind of stalling here, not making a decision, probably because there's not enough clarity here, or possibly some fear. All right. So there were decisions that needed to be made, but I don't think that they were made, or if they were made, they were rushed and it wasn't a wise choice, meaning the choices weren't weighed or examined properly. All right. So what is this World card? Ooh, you have cards that fall on the floor. Excuse me. I'm going to grab those. There were just two. Oh, when I turned them over. Now, mind you guys, they fell face down. I am going to put them in the deck, but I do want you to see them because there are two major arcana that fall here. Temperance and the Magician. All right. So remember, I just said rushing through and not really examining what your options are here. Some of you could have definitely made some bad choices when it comes to the home front or domestic matters, right? Because temperance is about patience. Temperance is about patience and balance, and the magician is about manifesting and creating, right? So, yeah. And then I look over and the hangman is in reverse. All right. So this is for those of you where this is kind of hitting home for you. This feels like a very specific kind of message. I don't think this is going to be one of those readings where it applies to a lot of people, okay? It feels very, very specific. So what I'm getting with the hangman is a lack of pause, right? The hangman is always about taking a moment, hanging out, not doing anything. And then while you're just kind of in that moment of just pausing, a new perspective is found. And when it's in reverse, it lets me know that someone rushed. Someone rushed here and did not see the big picture and just kind of made some sort of rush decision, trying to make something happen. You could have definitely come into conflict with others that were not on the same page with you if you did this, Capricorn. Because again, we do see that 5 of Rods. And for a lot of people, 5 of Rods is competition. But for me, I've been doing this for a long time, guys. When I started, 5 of Rods was all about people not being on the same page. People coming against your ideal or your actions and fighting, fighting with you. So, and then we see the 10 of Cups underneath. Again, family. All right. So for a lot of you, this is going to be people that are very close to you or that are actually related to you. Okay. So let's continue. Let's move on. Why is this World card here? All right. The Knight of Cups comes out again. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You've got the Page and now you got the Knight here. Another offering. So let's take another look here. Why is the Knight here with the World card and King of Swords? All right. So King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. All right, Capricorn. But this energy is very, very stern. It feels like there was some sort of offer, and it could have been help or actual something very emotional. But I do feel help here. It feels like there was some sort of end put to this. Now, whether that end came from you, Capricorn, it feels like there was a very kind of stern approach to this. All right. The King of Swords kind of says what he means what he says. He's not going to sugarcoat anything. And it feels like there's an energy here that's like, stop, no more of this. I'm not going to allow this offer to continue to come in. I'm not going to allow this help to continue to come in, or I'm pulling back my help in some way. This is kind of an energy that feels like putting my foot down and just stopping. I'm stopping this. You could also have been in a situation where, okay. So if you're in some sort of partnership here and your partner is wanting to extend help to someone, Capricorn, and you aren't on board, what we could have definitely seen in October is you putting your foot down, okay? Or if your partner or someone within your family was receiving help that you weren't in agreement with, this is you putting your foot down, okay? So let's get to this page, because this feels like the energy that you're in now. So we've ended this cycle. This cycle where it feels like something was rushed through, some sort of decision. And it does feel like a bad decision, by the way. And now we've come to this point where there's some sort of sentimental offering here. Feels very small. Something coming through here. I do feel like this is kind of like an attempt to make up. So we've got a whole bunch of things falling out here. For some reason, my eyes are drawn to these two. I am going to pick these up. We'll show you what they are, but I won't be using them. Knight of Rods is here. And excuse me, they came out this way if I'm not mistaken. Knight of Rods is here, which is a lack of action or very reckless action with the Knight of Rods because he's in reverse. There's the Tower, some sort of shakeup. Your intuition trying to speak to you, or there could have been some secrets that are here, all right, with the High Priestess. I'm going to put these back in. These two fell out to the side, and I want to take a look at these. So what we've got here is this kind of soulmate energy with the Six of Cups. This is also an indication of children. So there could definitely be children that are involved here. For some reason, when I say children, guys, I'm not seeing little kids. I'm seeing like there's an issue here with someone's child or someone being someone's child. So they don't have to be like kids, but you know, adult children could apply here too. But there's something here that's popping up, and there's an issue of there not being an equal amount of give and take. All right. So maybe what you're seeing is someone apologizing, or someone coming, or maybe you're apologizing, Capricorn, but someone is kind of like wanting to make things right. Making an offer to make things right, thinking about the past. Six of Cups is lots of nostalgia, back down memory lane, right? But there's definitely kind of like I don't think it's a revelation. I feel like this has always been known, but there's kind of like what is the word? There's like a confession here that says, indeed, this is correct. Things haven't been balanced. There hasn't been an equal amount of give and take here. Things have been kind of one-sided here. So what comes out of what the energy is now, this kind of coming forth and kind of confessing, and maybe even apologizing here for it, bringing some sort of offer that's meant to like bring peace or promote harmony here. It leads you to this Ace of Rods, which is a new beginning. Something new is coming in, some sort of passionate start. For those of you where you've been fighting with your spouse or your romantic partner, I keep hearing this old song, Make Up to Break Up. It's a game for fools. First you love me, now you hate me. I keep hearing, it's a real old song, guys. It tells you how old I am, huh? But no, this is a song from my parents' generation, but I keep hearing it. And it does feel very much like this Six of Swords. So it feels like this moment of moving away from the trouble, moving away from the conflict, moving away from the difficulty, and together, battered and bruised, together, moving on to something better. All right. So I do feel like if you've been fighting, there's going to be this kind of like sentimental moment where there is like a confession that says, you know, you're right. It hasn't been fair. You're right. It's been one-sided. And with that, I feel like you guys are going to move to a better place together. Okay. And yeah, there could be some makeup sex there. So it could be some loving with that Ace of Wands. Again, if you don't want to get pregnant, there's your warning. So these fall out to the side during my shuffle. They fall just like this. Look what we've got. Ace of Cups. There's the return with the Eight of Cups underneath. Some of you could be dealing with a very fiery fire sign here with the Queen of Rods. Also very passionate energy, very progressive and very ambitious energy. Think Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, taking a break, resting. Hopefully you guys, if there's been some sort of like cut off communication, it does look like that would only be happening if you're at a distance. But I feel like you're going to be giving that a break and finally coming back around. The sun is at the bottom of the deck. Harmony, bliss. I do see Leo's energy underneath as well. So you're getting the sun and you're getting Leo. I mean, strength. Both of these are Leo, by the way. And yeah, it looks like you guys are kind of moving away from this energy. My guess, Capricorn, would be that things may have hit the fan maybe around the 1st through the 4th because of that full moon that we had in Aries. We saw a lot of kind of conflicts rising to the side, or rising to the top, kind of like boiling and simmering, and then all of a sudden just over boiling. And there were a lot of shakeups there. So it feels like you're moving away from that kind of very aggressive energy and moving back into a place of peace with these people or with your partner. I am getting a really strong sense of family or people that are like family to you. Okay. So just hold on. There is going to be some sort of clarification. There is going to be this kind of like aha moment. You get it and you'll move on.